E. Mays, and of course, Dr. Lawrence M. Clark. I had heard the name Benjamin E. Mays for many years and knew him to be an educator and mentor of great influence in the life of Martin Luther King and thousands of other men who had come out of Morehouse and gone on to do wonderful things in their lives of service. But I hadn't really done research to find out more about him until I got word that I would be receiving an award named for him. In my research, I found that so much of what he stood for mirrored the examples of two men who had played a tremendous part in my own life and my becoming the woman that stands before you this evening. Those men are my father, Mr. Sterling E. Hill, Sr. of Kansas City, Kansas, and my husband of 44 beautiful, productive years, Mr. Pete O'Neill, former chairman of the Kansas City chapter of the Black Panther Party and founder of the United African Alliance Community Center and the Leaders of Tomorrow Children's Home, both which are located in Tanzania. When I was a young girl growing up in Kansas City, my father would repeatedly tell me to stand tall, to keep my head up, to study hard, to love myself as much as I loved others, and to know that I had a right to speak and that my words were important. My 86-year-old father, who retired a captain on the Kansas City Fire Department and went on to establish another career of 35 years working with youth at the Wyandotte County Detention Center, taught me through his example the value of hard work and carrying myself in a manner that would always bring honor to my family and to my community. Benjamin Mays often told the thousands of young black men that he worked with at Morehouse and beyond, do not let a situation intimidate you. You've been prepared to meet any challenge. My family prepared me to meet life's challenges in the same way, without intimidation, with courage, with imagination, and with love. Reverend Calvin Butts, when honoring Benjamin Mays as one of the main heroes who had influenced him in life, said in an interview that Benjamin Mays was a revolutionary, training black men to be strong, positive examples and to stand up against an oppressive and racist society way back in the 1930s and 40s. And Pete O'Neill, my 73-year-old husband, that other man in my life, who has influenced and mentored me in more ways than he will ever really know, was and remains a strong and positive revolutionary who also continues to be a positive example to so many young men, women, and children. Like Benjamin Mays, he changed a life that could have been stuck in the negative into a positive light that has lit a fire in the hearts and minds of young people from all over the world who come to UAACC. Being a Panther taught us both how to work hard for the upliftment of our communities through service to community, and that legacy continues at UACC as we plant the seeds of volunteerism in young minds and hearts. I have found that the empowerment that comes from young people recognizing and nurturing their creative spirits through art, whether it be music or painting or poetry, drama, filmmaking, dance, and through the positive influence of hip-hop that is so widespread all over Tanzania, indeed all over Africa. I'm talking about conscious hip-hop, y'all. And other creative outlets is something that I have been blessed to share It is something that has helped me to fulfill my life's mission to spread love, integrity, and that all-important thing called confidence that inevitably spills over into other aspects of young people's lives. Our motto at UACC is sharing knowledge for community development, and that too is what the life of Benjamin Mays and Dr. Lawrence M. Clark boils down to. When I was a young revolutionary, I naively thought that a revolution of love and justice for all would be like a cataclysmic event that would happen almost overnight. But with age and the wisdom that has come with this gray hair that I have now, I realized that the revolution that we envision will happen in the hearts and minds of individuals that spreads to families and then to communities and then to cities, even villages, one by one by one. And that is the legacy of Benjamin E. Mays, and that is the legacy of Dr. Lawrence M. Clark. It's the legacy of my dad, the legacy of that Kansas City Panther, Brother Pete O'Neill, that I will always hold to and nurture and live by. Reverend Calvin Butts recalled in a tribute to his hero, Benjamin E. Mays, that he would often recite a short poem that included the line, "I got just a minute, but eternity is in it." So I thank you all for giving me my minute this evening, and I thank you for this tremendous honor. Peace, love, and blessings, y'all.